building on pitches and presenting yourself, you've said that you're a fan of Back to the Boardroom. So
Yes,
you must know that Greer and I have to do our own elevator pitches,
I
60
love it.
seconds to pitch the
I
idea for this episode's themes. And it's quite difficult. So have you got any tips for us to get better?
Oh, well, do you know what's really interesting, actually? And I've always thought this when you're doing it, you really do make the authentic apprentice experience out of it. Because when we pitch, I remember the first time they did this to us, we were like, right, so when are we going to get time to prep the pitch? And they're like, nope. And we're like, but yeah, surely before we get up on stage, we're going to have time to like, prep and, get ready. Nope. Yep. You're just going to be going up straight on stage. It's like, well, uh, okay. So like what you guys do is the authentic apprentice experience because you do literally get told the task. You're like, okay, go do it now. So my main tips would be, oh, it's really hard because you can't teach like straight creativity. Some areas, when I've listened to you guys, loads about the subject already. So it's like, yep, I've got this. And one of you absolutely nails it. And then the other person is like, I know nothing about this area. I don't
Yeah.
know I don't know what to say. And then you kind of like almost riff off what the last person said. And you're like, oh yeah, like that's what I was going to do. Is like,
That's
but
why I always
Yeah,
go second.
exactly. You've worked it out.
sussed it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose like my main tips always like when I'm like helping people with their media training is one, being really passionate about the things that you know about. Obviously, the idea that you're making up on the spot is your idea. So just really being passionate about it. People always buy into you as much as they buy into your product and your idea. So making yourself likable. These are all the sort of tips I go along with. Um, and yeah, I suppose it's just speaking with energy and passion and making sure that, whoever you're speaking to is engaged as you want them to be. So I feel like that's a full media training session, which you can purchase from me actually. So yeah, just plugging myself again. So yeah, I've really enjoyed that part of it actually, just sort of, helping people to, you know, talk a bit better under pressure. So yeah, no, I think you guys do a
You,
really good job every week.
you'll get next season, you'll get to see so much passion and energy from people.
Yes. We'll have taken those tips on board.